People deluded. Now, Arsenal versus Southampton, the preview. I was under the illusion for some reason it was on Saturday. On Sunday, I believe it's 5 minutes past 2 English time. We'll kick off against them at the Emirates. Yeah, back to Premier League action. I know, obviously, I'm just making this vid off the back of us beating Bate 3-0, if you lot want, for those that like context. Yeah, man, we need to keep the Europa League going. We've done that. We've overturned that leg. But equally, although I think the Europa League is our best option, I don't want to give up on the top four. I don't think we'll do it, but I want us to give it everything we've got as long as it's mathematically possible. It's quite tight up there. What we're on what? If I remember rightly, we're on something like 50 points. Man United are on 51. Chelsea are on 50 like us as well. Forgive me if I'm wrong about the numbers, but it's something close like that. And I believe Spurs in third are about 10 points, 11 points clear of United. I could be wrong, but that's more or less how it looks. United, I don't know who Chelsea have. I can't lie, people. They've got their own problems, but you'd like to think. I don't think Chelsea are playing a big game this weekend. Forgive me if I'm wrong, but you'd think they'd take 3 points. United and Liverpool. I mean, I'd love for both clubs to lose that game. To be fair with you, but Liverpool are going after the league. We're going after top four. I know many people don't want Liverpool to win the league and wouldn't want them to win that game, but a draw would be perfect. But I believe if Liverpool can do us a favour against United, we've got to take advantage. We know we've got Southampton. We should be winning this. I believe we've got Bournemouth, forgive me if I'm wrong, next. And then it's the big one, Spurs away. And you don't know how that's going to go. And based on the form and the current just damn right squad health of both clubs, you'd think Spurs are going to win that. We did beat them at the Emirates. Wembley, we probably know the Wembley pitch and probably more familiar than them Spurs lads, despite the fact they've been there longer. But we still need to do something. Spurs fans, I've got to do it. That's all I've got. But if you Southampton, they're 19th. They're on something like 24, 25 points. Cardiff are a point ahead of them. They want to get out of that. You don't want to be sitting 19th in February because it's gazy. You don't want to be doing that. No one wants to get relegated. You don't want to be there. They obviously have the trophy of doing a double over us. I believe they haven't done that since 1987, 1988. I think Alan Shearer scored and he was 17 years of age. I wasn't even a thing in this world. So those of you that are old enough to remember that, bit of memory for you. They have every reason to believe they could beat us. I mean, if you look at all of the top 6 sides, you'd fancy Arsenal. Our form has been pretty indifferent. Yes, we beat prior to Bate, 7 defeats in 14 in all comps or something like that. So it's a bit shaky. Yeah, you'd want to fancy it. I'd give credit to Southampton as well. I was looking at their statistics. They haven't lost since December. They've been doing all right and them things there. And what concerns me more, them coming to the Emirates, is that they've got a point away at United and a point away at Chelsea. So it's not going to be easy. You can imagine this is a side that's learning to fight under a new manager, having a resurgence of sorts. There's still a lot of question marks. Do you get me, people? But you get where I'm going. So the chance to do the double over us, the chance to get 3 points, and 3 points against a top 6 side at this stage for a club like that in the form they're in is essentially 6 points. They haven't beaten us in 23 home matches at the Emirates. St Mary's, we don't like going there. They don't like coming here. These records have to end sometime. They'd want to put that right. I don't want it to end. You get it, people? They haven't, like I said, man, we're unbeaten in 23 or something like that. So we just really need to do our job, man. Like, we're unbeaten in 12 home games. Forgive me if I'm wrong. I saw that online. We know at home we're better against most sides, or just Arsenal are better playing at the Emirates under our own fans, not that we make much noise, than we are on the road. So it's going to be a tough game. If we go on last game, if Danny Ings plays, I hope we've learnt our lessons. Danny Ings and Charlie Austin, they might not be the most eye-catching strikers in the Premier League, but along with them, Glenn Murray, ironically, who scores against us, Shane Long to a degree, these are very street-marked strikers. I call them con men because they don't play dirty, but they know what they can get away with. They're very smart and with little fouls and little things like that. And what scares me more is their movement. They peel off the last man. They purposely won't get involved in play to let other people take advantage. Danny Ings was able to exploit us at the St Mary's. Let's hope that doesn't happen at the Emirates and we really watched the games. Obviously, I'd love us to win this game. We really need to put a run again together. We've got Spurs coming up in a few weeks. We need to take 6 points off the next 2 games. Forgive me if I'm wrong, and Spurs is in between these games to give us the best chance of getting top 4 and also damage limitation. We don't know what way the Spurs game is going to go. If at least we take 6 points prior to that game, assuming I'm right, then we've put ourselves in a very good position, man. We just simply need to go out there and win, people. Like, we know we're at that bit now where We simply need to win, people. There's nothing more to say. Arsenal, for me, I want revenge anyways, based on how our performance at St Mary's. I want to beat them. I don't want them to do the double over us. I want to beat Southampton. We'll see how it goes. We know Southampton, when they want to turn it on, they've got some good players. Ward-Prowse can pop up and do certain things. Armstrong, if I remember rightly, played good against us. We know there's some quality, man. They've got some young players as well. They're not a bad side, and the form they're in, well, they're in decent form. But like what I mean to say is, where they are in the table, you've got to face sides like this because they've got nothing to lose from this game. I'm sure, despite the fact that they beat us at St Mary's, many people don't have them down to win this game, regardless of Arsenal's in different form. So they need to play upon that. Like I said, the carrot of possibly giving their fans 6 points over a top 6 side over this season, the point of this being essentially a 6-point versus a 3-point, and when you're battling down there at relegation, the chance, because you just fancy, out of all the top 6, you would fancy Arsenal. This ain't going to be an easy game. They're going to assume we're a soft touch. If you go on Google and you just look at all the people connected to Southampton and a lot of their former players, they are, rightly so, Mustafi's not a good defender, but they're making personal comments about Mustafi. They're saying he won't get into a lot of teams. They're saying Arsenal won't like a fight, Arsenal won't like this and that. And again, a lot of that might be true, but if you're an Arsenal player or so, you do turn off to this sort of stuff, but that's personal pride. You got to go out there and show them we are rubbish, but there's levels. We're not taking that from Southampton. You get it, people. So we need to get 3 points. In regards to the lineup, I actually didn't write it down in my preview, people, so I'm going to write it down, just showing you that I'm left-handed. Who am I going to go with? Leno. There would be that in it. That pen didn't work, people. I should have just pretended that I was still writing in it. Leno. Right back. Oh, right back. Oh, it all depends. I don't know for Maitland-Niles, man. Let me... Jenko, if he's not about, because I know Lickstein had a good game in Europa League, but I'm not on it, people. I can't lie to you, I'm not on it. If Maitland-Niles isn't about, then Jenkinson will play. I'm going to go with Socrates. Obviously, I don't know at this point Koscielny's fitness, because I assume it's just a calf problem, but I don't know. So I'm going to go with, personally, it'll be Monreal for me, but it'll probably be Mustafi, but I'm going to go with Monreal. That brings back in Kola. In midfield, I'm personally going to go with a diamond. Yeah, the diamond thing. Yeah, so who am I going to put in the midfield? I think Xhaka, he played well. It probably picks itself. I'll go Torreira. And I'll go Guendouzi, but I actually want to bring in Ramsey, to be fair with you. In the 10 position, I've gone with a diamond for this one, people. Let me just check. I've got 11 players. Don't look like a dud. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, we've got 11. I'm going to go with Mesut Ozil. I think he did all right. Aubameyang is a no-brainer. And Lacazette was obviously suspended, so Lacazette would come back into the side, people. So I'm going with, the first one would be a diamond. Going with Leno, Jenkinson, Socrates, and Monreal, my centre-half pairings if Koscielny can't play. Kola, the left-back, obviously, if Monreal's playing centre-half for me. I think Monreal off topic's better in the air than people give him credit for, based on today as well. Midfield, Xhaka, Lucas Torreira, Matteo Guendouzi. Although I am fighting to bring Ramsey in, the 10 position goes to Ozil. Obviously, the two strikers pick themselves in Aubameyang and Lacazette. Now, if you give me 2 seconds, people... Oh, there's space on this side. I just think he'll go 3 at the back. I think it'd make more sense slyly to go 3 at the back of sorts. So I'm going to go 3-4-3 on a quick one. To which is obviously... Oh, did I shake the screen? Apologies, people. Who am I going to put at centre-half? We went Socrates, Monreal, and Mustafi would have to come in, assuming Koscielny's not about. Jenkinson in the wing-back role, you know, that's kind of biggie. But Jenkinson, I guess, again, assuming Maitland-Niles can't play, Kola picks himself in left wing-back. Midfield pivot, I'm going to go with Torreira. And I'm going to go with Xhaka played all right against Bate. So I'm going to go with Xhaka. Just instead of Torreira and Guendouzi. Just on the basis of Guendouzi's been involved quite a lot. I'm wary as to how many games he might play. Does he need a rest? I'm not sure. I'm not physio. But that would be it. I'd still go with Aubameyang, Lacazette, and Mesut Ozil. Now, I know it's likely to be on that side. It's going to be probably Aubameyang, Mkhitaryan, and it will be or something like that. But I'll go with something. I will go with this, to be fair with you. I'll go Ozil. So it's a 3-4-3, people, but it's almost a 3-5-2 of sorts with Ozil in the 10 and the 2 strikers. I think he'll go 3-4-3 because something tells me he doesn't. Obviously, he only uses Jenkinson if push comes to shove. I don't know for Maitland-Niles' fitness at the time of making this vid, people. And Lichtsteiner, I know he played well against Bate, and he actually might start, to be fair with you, but I just wouldn't have any confidence in him despite the fact that, credit where due, he was actually quite good in that game. Apologies, people. I'm just looking at vids that are supposed to be uploading for you guys to watch. You should. I just pressed process. Well, not process. I just pressed done on both of them, so you should be seeing my review in regards to the game we played against Bate. You should be seeing this the next day. Yeah, that sounds so sneaky saying that. So I'm going to get out of here, people. Anyways, that's my preview against Southampton. Hopefully we do this thing. Ideal scenario, obviously we get 3 points and United drop some points, whether that's in a draw or defeat, so we can move away from them, try and make some ground against Bournemouth, because in a few weeks they'll be sitting here saying the same thing, and United have been resurgent. I keep saying United, but we can't rule out Chelsea. I know there's their own nonsense going with their club, but yeah, man, we're all fighting for that spot, so yeah, man, we know exactly what we got to do. I'm so sure we played before United, Liverpool, even, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure you would expect Arsenal, Southampton to kick off before, if it is on the Sunday, and I'm right, you'd expect that to kick off before that game, just on the basis of, I'm assuming it's on Sky Sports or BT. You know how the TV thing goes, people. But on that note, I'm going to keep it pushing and get out of your hair. People, DG, thank you for preying. I'm out.